Happy Thursday and welcome to the stream. Let's play some Despot's game. My sleep schedule's all messed up, so I am now waking up at 3 p.m. Huzzah! Which is honestly kind of where I wanted to be waking up at. And that means I don't have to take a nap. I can just go in and play. And go to sleep like a normal person when I get home. So, where are we at now? Still third? Ooh, still third. Another one up there, it looks. Oh, Peterson, good job. Pete, good job. Anyone else break the top 20? No, just us. Oh, nope, just us. And looks like we pushed a couple more into there and pushed, out of 25th. That's good. Liking the builds, liking the different builds. We've been working on some different types of builds, some involving a level 2 and level 3 store. But I still haven't made my perfect mage run, which I very much want to make. And I know I said I wasn't going to start with the lance, but I'm going to start with the lance. Because I would like to actually get to play some. Or I have to restart. And I do like the fact that the lance gets this health right here. And shooter fear is not what I'm looking for. I'll have to have a good start. I'd like to get the mage start, honestly, where I stay level 1. It is so hard to get. I need enough rings. Oh, there was another thing I wanted to try. I wanted to try all Foucaults. Just Foucault. And, thanks. In fact, this would only work if I got a coffin in the first opening and used that. That is something that I want to try today. Take one thing out over here. So if I do happen to get a coffin, and I wanted to see if we can get the all Foucault thing to try, there's a way that I can have a small number of Foucaults, like 12 or 13, and a coffin, a couple coffins, one here and here, and then do significant damage with just those. But it will require me to get a coffin right here. I could actually go up to level 4. No, that's 11 for it. I can't. I have to be level 3 and get the coffin. I would like to try that. All Foucaults. The small mages don't seem to get enough of them up, but it might be possible. I know that if you get a few Foucaults together, that is enough to do enough damage one spot to wipe out a whole set of dudes. Don't get anything else in Thunderbolt, just for those. It's possible. I've seen it do okay. When it comes up against other units, it just obliterates whatever they shoot at, really. There's one build that I would like to try today, but only if, you know, it comes up. I'm still gonna take a paddle, try for a main build, or a ring, try for a normal build too. But it's something to keep in mind that I want to try today. But we do that because we want to get the coffin for the first 2 floors. There's a Doc Ock start. Alright, let's start with the Doc Ock. And then we'll get something else to go with. It's really tough to make this work, this Doc Ock start. But it can work if you get the right mutates. Namely, Egghead Splash is the big problem that you need here. Because guys are going to do a lot of damage to me. Let's go ahead and kill him off. He's going to die anyway. You can get them to surround the Doc Ock and then use them to do some extra damage. And that worked out pretty well. And ideally here I would like to pick up like a craft gun. We are going to go mages with this, so let's just get this mage here. We essentially get him on sale here. Now we have a big mage doing some bombing in the back. Shooter super punch, not what I'm looking for with this. I'm looking for an egghead build with that. Again with this tank type build start, we can pull some tank mutates like health upgrade. Alright, there's the exact start that I wanted for this egghead stuff. We got a grab gun and we got a Doc Ock. So we have a little bit of range and we have a tank. You need 2 units though because they attack so slow. You're gonna absolutely railed without them. So let's see if we can make this work. And we are going to be going mages. And we are going to be going carts full of secrets as our main emitter line. As many of these as we can cheaply. I only really want to have one Doc Ock. Weighted dice, I do like. Everyone knows my opinion on weighted dice. I mean, he does have 15 armor, which is pretty good. He'll have 17 when he levels up. Still pulling rings. Alright, so I can get metabolism. Rank 2, which is, we are going to need that. Alright, let's go ahead and continue. Okay. And moving on. Spin the wheel. Get panic. Panic is actually pretty good. Don't get me wrong, it is quite good. Here's where I run into some trouble though. I can't get more units if I want to be efficient. And we shouldn't need more units at this point. But I gotta have him tank. I do want one of those, but I want them on sale. I want to save every token I can. I gotta get the health of these guys up. ASAP. But they're gonna take a little bit of damage now. Alright. And they're taking a lot of damage. Okay. We're gonna need to eat in the next room. So we're gonna eat here. There's an argument to be made for making another one of these, but I'm not gonna make it, considering that eating is the best defense that we have in death. I don't want to spend 25 tokens. Next upgrade. It's absurd. And extremely expensive. And now that these guys are leveling up, it's going to be topping out a little bit better for us. Okay. There anymore. Understood. Okay. Now, with this particular build, we have to get secret knowledge before we leave the floor. So we need to get the zombie. We're gonna have to get more dudes here. It's okay, we can get more dudes there. We want to clear as much of this floor out as we can. And I'm gonna go ahead and eat now, and I'm gonna eat here also. That's why I ate now. And we're looking for egghead stuff. This is actually pretty good for the egghead portion of this. The spiky armor. I know it's not a mage upgrade, but this is damage. We're gonna have eggheads. I mean, that is not bad. Spiky armor does own a lot of builds. I might consider getting a second Doc Ock, but it gets messy the more Doc Ocks that we have, and you need to be tanking for this round, please. 2. Okay. All the grab guns. Now, our major damage is coming from mages. I forgot to get it, dude. Son of a gun. It's my first run of the day. Just blew 9 tokens. I don't think I can kill the dog now. But let's see if the Doc Ock can kill the dog. We'll get rid of this guy. We'll eat twice. That's frustrating. And I have to take secret knowledge. But I am getting through the first 2 floors with this, which is really the bottleneck for this. I think you can probably get it. So, let's eat, and we'll try and kill the dog. I don't have high hopes now. His DPS is not great. He's more single target kill things. Yeah, it's my fault. Oh, it's my first run of the day. Kind of sucks to lose all those tokens. But, so, I can't believe I got that. I always blow the first run of the day for some reason. Oh, there's a coffin. Okay. Alright, so there's a coffin, and it doesn't matter what's on these first 2 floors once you get a coffin. This is the build I want to try. I've been thinking about it. Because the coffin won't take any real damage. See that? They don't do enough damage to do more than 1 damage per shot. Tank Fear seems pretty good with this build. Okay. So let's go with it. Tank Splash should have been better. But Tank Fear is okay. Now, we're going to be getting Fukos and coffins almost exclusively. And Sail, while I do like Sail, not that useful. I'm going to get 1 level because it will pay for itself at 1 level, but I can't guarantee any more than that. Probably will pay for itself at level 2 also, honestly, thinking about it. Let's get level 2, and we will go to level Restore. Might as well go all the way up if we're going to do that. We maximize the chance of getting a coffin or a Fuko. Now, I'm going to rely on not re-rolling here. Okay? I don't want to re-roll at all. The only place I'm going to be able to make up tokens for this is with re-rolls. Not getting them. Tank Fear! Alright, let's go down. Oh man, I hate getting this right now because I didn't eat. I mean, we got a Fuko on sale. Guess we're gonna grab him. We're not grabbing any small mages with this build. We're primarily just grabbing big mages, and we need to keep our unit count down. So, we're gonna murder that guy. At least he paid for himself. And the zombies can't really hurt him when I'm on rank. When I'm on green, they can't hurt him. They can hurt him now. Okay, I'm gonna grab a coffin. I do want a coffin. I'm gonna eat now. And I'm gonna put him in play. I meant to get metabolism, but that's okay. The main thing is he's not gonna take any damage at all. So, now that they take 1 point each. So it's just gonna be coffins. And it's just going to be Fukos. And then some of the shooters for damage. And we can take mage or some sort of tank stuff too. The main thing we get is splash and attack, or super punch and splash. That's really all we need with this particular build. And we can get away with just this set of units for a bit. The Fukos do so much damage that they're going to carry us for quite a while. Let's head over here. Looks like either the boss or the quest room. And we can do this on yellow. It's a little more painful, but we can do it. Okay, there's another Fuko I don't want to skip at all. We will need to get level 2 metabolism with this build. That should be about it. Okay, let's see if this is a mutate or... Okay. We have the teleport there. I like that a lot. Because we need to come here now. And we need to take this room out so that I don't have to come back this way. So I'm going to save this. I don't know where the room is going to be. So we need to eat now. Pumps these guys up. Got a Fuko in reserve. I'm only trying to get as much units in play that we need to either level or need to pass the floor so we can save on food. When you're using big units like this, you don't need a lot of them. They are fairly efficient in the food department. Okay, so this is where we get 30 tokens for this. Okay, so we got a dude there. That lines up well because we can get this here and then teleport back, which is why I saved that. So we're gonna eat again because we kind of have to. All right, go take this. And these have full. I mean, these have 47 armor, 43 armor when they're upgraded. All right, this time we're gonna make sure and get the dude. Absolutely. Now, I think I can get some hit point. There we go, yeah. I can get some hit point buffs. And these, I mean, these go to like 4,000 hit points or something ridiculous. It's absolutely gross what they go to. They go to a lot. Okay, so explosive attack, tanks, that does help out considerably. Just need to walk back here. Drop him off at the pool. Another kind of food token, obviously. Okay. We're not going to mitters with this build. We are going to go rank max health, and then we will get perforating shots at the end. So we should be able to get at least to here the food we have, and we'll fight on green. Kind of wish we'd gotten another 2, but oh, this is no problem. So we have that splash. We can take care of this very easily, and switch them out like that. They don't take any damage from anything on this floor, pretty much. Even the boss does 7 damage. Okay, I don't care about this guy. If we get him, we get him. We don't. Okay, there's 2 Fukos. Okay, like I said, the whole power from this comes from not skipping these. It's like we're getting a small discount on this anyway. I will be putting 2 more Fukos in play. Second I can. Could be here. Probably going to put 3 Fukos in play. These gorillas are probably the thing that I don't want to face the most. What we need is 3 Fukos. And what we got is 3 Fukos. Now, the thing I like about these is coming out the gate, they're doing code a lot of damage. This room is no problem. Give it back, we have flash. And we have tanks. So we're looking for some sort of magish thing. There's mage attack. Good. And this is going to result in less, dead runs. Alright, we get a donut. Come on. Means we have room for at least a few more guys. And I don't have to eat here, given the fact we have all these Fukos in the back. And I didn't pull any. I don't want to have to reroll it all. At all. Anything that comes up I want to be able to buy. I figure I'm going to save 30 tokens on rerolls. And I may or may not get another dude here. It doesn't matter. We are going to murder that quick as we can. There's another coffin. I am going to pull another coffin. I am going to eat here. And I'm going to put both coffins in play. I don't care about panzer poos. I don't care about any of it. I want 4,000 hit points and 40 armor. And I don't want them to lose the movement speed either. Alright, so I'm just going to stick these 2 over here. We'll stick this guy here. And this guy over here. I'd rather have the one with most armor tanking, but we'll do it like that. And then we'll stick this one up here to tank. And this will go up here. And these should go down very quickly. Especially with the plus attack we have. And they're just not going to take a lot of damage from anything. They're coffins. I mean, it's coffins. They get hurt. Alright, and it's looking pretty good, right? Rank 2 sale. I'm not going into rank 3. I'm going to stay at rank 2. Fighters receive bonus health. Amazing. I'm waiting to get a BFG for free, but if we don't get a BFG, that's okay. We are not rerolling. Because when things come up, we need to have enough tokens just to buy them flat out. And we are increasing in power. But this is the floor where we need to be able to kill the man traps quickly before they kill our dudes. So ideally, I'd like to pick up 4 more units for a good mutate. Although we have fear, and that does help a lot. Okay, there's a Fuko and another Fuko. Let's put them in play. Okay, our damage really starts to skyrocket. This is equivalent to like 20 ring right now. The amount of damage they do. Let's go get a mutate and hope it's a good mutate, or maybe even tank health. Tank health would be pretty good too. Having these at 8,000 hit points, okay, there's splash. That is one of the prerequisites for this build. Now, I'd like to get the attack speed buff if possible. Let's switch them out there like that. Tank fear is kind of nice. It is. Don't need food. And this is going to work out pretty well. And we're going to end up eating here, I think. What is taking the least damage? Well, let's switch these out. So the end ones take the most damage. I want to maximize this moveset. I want to make sure we don't have to eat again next floor. Past one. So maximizing these out is pretty important. Okay. So got that eaten. We're going to put in as many more guys as we can here, honestly. I don't want to reroll again, though. So let's continue on down to here. We'll be able to fight the boss on green, which will help our damage out quite a bit. Okay, and I can get what I need. I'm gonna have to reroll here. Just hands of poo. This is a lot of hit points, but then I have to get a fridge, and it becomes this whole thing. I'd rather not. I'd rather just get glucose. Oh, there's another tank. I kind of have a lot of tanks, but I want a lot of tanks. I want to get 2 more in play. Okay. We have saved a significant amount on food. And I'm going to put this guy up. It's kind of a sacrificial dude. This guy will actually charge forward. He should. Okay, we got the fear off. That was good. Still have 5 tanks. Okay, spin the wheel. Okay, so we didn't get a BFG. It's not necessary. It's not mandatory for this build. So don't despair. It's not a mandatory thing for this build. Basically, we're going for a big volley with perforating shot, splash, and attack. Looking for mage attack. Mage dodge is pretty good. I think we'll take that. This will go far with these, considering that the hit points are worth a lot. If we get mage attack, we're in good shape. Ow, I lost a dude. Did not like losing that dude. This is the only problem I have with this build, is that you run into these positions here. What we could do, and would probably benefit us greatly, is to get tank damage return. Depending on how many tanks we have at the end. And this guy's taking a lot of damage. Feel like we need some more damage here. And maybe spiky armor might be the way to go. I'm gonna do that. 100% damage return on all this damage seems pretty no-brainer. Come on. I don't have enough DPS in the glucose right now. Alright, well that does solve one problem. We've lost 2 tanks to this, which I'm not happy about. Usually I'd like to have more DPS under the glucose at this point. It mutates, but it is what it is. Oh, at least I got a coffin back. Let's get him back to play. Okay. So, I'm not quite ready to eat yet. We could eat here, but I would like to fight the boss. I should eat here. No. No. We're gonna get wrecked by this hand trap. Okay. Right. You can kill him off, please. Good. Oh, I bought 2. I bought another food? So bad. Oh. Now we can eat for the boss. And we'll have to fight the boss on green. That might be better for us. Man, I'm messing up today. Okay, that is more splash. I mean, that's more splash. I think we take it. I think we just take it. I think we just take it. Save it for perforating shots. I have 1 attack and some splash. There's a good go. I need to put guys in play now. I have to get them leveled. Oh, we're gonna do something. I could take a charmed ring too. I think I'm going to. I think Fuko's only are just not getting enough stuff. And I should have bought that crossbow. If one comes up again, I'll buy it. There's a crossbow. There's also a Fuko. Yeah, I still have one more thing to go. Okay, so let's get a crossbow. We'll at least get 20%. Get another Fuko in play. So we'll at least get 20% extra damage here. And I will buy... I guess I'm not buying anything. Thought I'd buy 2 more food. Well, okay. We need to save 8 tokens here. Okay, we're not going to save 8 tokens here. I do need to work on this build, without a doubt. We have to get perforating shots, so I'm kind of screwed this up a little bit. We can't even play these. We have to get perforating shots to see how this does. I don't think I have the damage I need. Yeah, I'm just gonna get brutal here in a sec. Okay, so they survived. Most of them. Bunch of tanks still. I envision more Fukos than this, but this will have to work. Now let's see how this does, because I'm not sure how it's going to do. We're against Dad. See, the Fukos obliterate a line, whatever they fire at. So you have 2 ranks of them, they will literally obliterate whatever they come up against in one shot. It's not like smaller mages where they might miss. They do some obliteration. And they, if we get a few more Fukos there, I don't think going damage return is probably the smart idea with these tanks. But we are slamming through these. These are somewhat optimized. This is where I know how we're doing. Yeah, we're still doing great with that. This could be something that I want to know too, how this kind of stacks up, the Lancers. You see how the Fukos just murder everything in their path? That's what I'm talking about. And I'm condensing the attack power of what would normally be a ton of mages into one area. We don't even have health. We do have snake agility though, and that does help. We have a basic attack mutate, and we have some splash. That's it, guys. It's already made it to 65. This is a completely unoptimized build. And they are being able to tank mages with 4,000 hit points. You get another thing of hit points on them? Wow. Okay, so 63rd for that. I think there's some potential there. I think it's probably better than the Doc Ock potential. So I'm going to see if I can do that again, if it comes up. Of course, we're going to take a paddle and roll with that if we get it first, but getting that 3rd might be a good idea. There's also, we can do that with Lancers too. We get a Lance. I don't want to do it with the paddle. I would only do it with Pitchfork. And see where we went from there. But Pitchfork doesn't have the armor of the Coffin. Coffin, the reason why it works is because the Coffin has 43 armor. It can get through the entire first floor without any problems. So the builds we can get are Paddle into Mage, Paddle into Shooter. We can get Paddle or Elven Ring, stay in rank. On those 2 builds, stay in rank 1. Elven Ring, we can move into Hat and rank 1 rings, and then just go rank 1 rings for the rest of it until we get 1 Fuko at the end. Then we can go, there's a Doc Ock start, where we can get a Doc Ock and a turret, and then continue on that way, or a grab gun and have them switch out tanking. And then there is the actual tank build, which we get a Coffin, and we continue. Getting level 3 and then getting a paddle seems counterproductive, when I know that I could just start with something better. Okay, we can... I think we can pull Elden Charm rings, too. I think they're powerful enough. They're not Foucault's, but I think we can get away with pulling Elden rings. And we need to pull more because I'm having to reroll. So let's add Elden rings into what we pull and use that. This is the only thing that can really damage him, and it's not even that much. Shooter Fear. Do we care about this upgrade at this point? I don't think the rank 1 mutate makes that big of a difference with what we're doing here. At all. And we weren't quite optimized last time. We didn't get to go through floor 2 with just the tank, which is what we want to do. I'm not going to eat here because I'm going to eat in the next room with metabolism. I can just keep it at 10% for a while. I want to keep the armor up. That's the main thing. I want these guys to do 1 damage to him, and so he can level. Because even this guy doesn't do any damage. We're not ready to buy things yet. After this, we will upgrade the store to 5. Okay, go to Epic, absolutely. And upgrade to 5. So we can take advantage of any sales. Oh yeah, we'll get this done first. It'll be really nice. And get that health upgrade ASAP. Okay. That is cool that we have it right there. Super awesome. These can do some damage. Claws have quite high DPS. So, make sure you watch out for that. We're going to eat liberally through these rounds. I am going to get level 2 sail. And I'm going to get level 2 that. Oop, went to level 3. That's okay. We'll probably actually end up using that and getting an advantage of it, given the fact that we got it right now. And do I need to eat? These are going to be zombies. I don't think I need to eat yet. I get to eat here, or actually back here. Okay, so we got our free dude. And don't let the game crash really on that, or else it won't be able to recover. You'll be stuck in the room. 30 tokens, obviously. Okay. And let's use these tokens to spice up our dude here. And we get this is actually worthwhile getting now, the tank splash. It might be worth getting the 50% splash. That might be worth it. Half damage back, and at 10 tokens, that seems like it's probably worth it. Because basically we're losing a mage at that point. And we need to get some more guys in play now. And we need a mage mutate here, or a tank mutate for health. Okay, that's dice, it's not good enough. There's a mage mutate, good. Plus attack is what I'm looking for. Okay. And we're going to be able to put some units in play before the dog. So cool. It's working out. We have to put him in play here, I think. Plus I want to have the armor. So. Now we have so many hit points. Okay, we were going to grab one of these. I don't want to have to reroll. Still. I don't want to waste the tokens. We have to be able to save tokens somewhere. And if we're not saving them on sale or rerolls, then we're going to have to save them by not rerolling and saving food. We got to be efficient somewhere. And that's where we're going to be efficient at. And I know we need health, but we need to eat. I don't want to... 6 moves, I don't think we can afford to. Okay, I need to get this health upgrade too. Okay, that's done. Okay, so he now has 4,000 hit points. That is a big boy. Could get this on sale. This is going to be kind of rare to come up like this. I think I'm going to take it. Have the big sale and put them in play. I want 3 dudes here at least, because these 3 will become leveled up. Do I care about fighting on yellow? I have 5 moves left. I don't think I can eat yet. This is enough damage to kill him. He does significant damage to the tank, so. But the tank has 4,000 hit points, so he has as many hit points as the dog. And now we have 3 level 5 dudes. Okay, this sucks so hard here because they're all big dudes. At least we only lost the Arbalest. That is the best thing we could have lost right there. So I am quite happy about only losing the Arbalest. We do need a replacement something though. I'm not going to eat yet, but we absolutely need to soak up EXP while we can. So we lost our attack speed buff, but it's fine. We have enough damage to get through this. These zombies can't hurt tank really. So that doesn't matter. Tank attack, no. Weighted dice is something that'll still be viable. So we like weighted dice. Fine. This is a gorilla. I don't want to mess with the gorilla. So let's go ahead and get this done, because this can become out of hand real quick with how fast they attack. So if we can fight on green against gorillas, I would rather do that. I don't want to fight on red. We don't need food because we're being super efficient with our unit composition. Yeah, we don't have 18 units. We also don't have 18 units of food, which is the only place we're going to be able to save on tokens, is the food and the rerolls. Okay, we did want a second coffin. I do want to put them in play now. I do need to be able to swap these guys out. It looks like this is the end of the line here. We have to fight both these rooms on yellow, and then we get to eat right before. I'm not going to buy food here, in case I get 2 units here, and then I can just buy another food. Do I have Mage Fear? What made them run? Okay, so we got 2 units. We did get 2 units. We are going to put 2 in play. And then we're going to get a donut here, and move down, and then we'll eat at the boss. I don't want to fight this on red. And frankly, we're just going to kind of tank like this. Yeah, we do like that, because these guys, they can tank all day. And once that's down, no issue. This guy's got 43 armor. You can just tank this. No risk of losing any units. And let's head down. Okay, I'm taking the 10% damage. I would easily have paid 10 tokens for 10% damage. We finally got our Arquebus on sale. This was actually rare to get than anything else now. So we got a attack speed buff. Attack speed buff is significantly important with what we're doing. We're not doing Thunderbolt. This is all attack speed based. And these Fucos start to do good damage here. We don't really need food. So we're going to whip right here. And let's kind of stick him farther back. Doesn't matter if they get surrounded. They have so much armor. We don't need that. Let's go and get our thing here. And the boss is probably here, honestly. Okay, Mage Fury is not what we're going for. Yeah, I'm glad we dug, because Splash is what we're going for. Let's get this done here. I know we're taking a little bit of damage. That's okay, we can take it. This done. We're gonna eat here probably. I know we're fighting on red, and red hurts. Red hurts here because we are minus 17 armor is a lot of armor. But we're gonna get through it. And we got Splash now. The mages are doing good damage. And we have enough of them now that we've gotten Fuko in. And then we got the rings in. Okay, so we're gonna eat here. The boss is right there. I'm gonna get level 2 of this. I don't think the level 3 is where I'm going, but 10 tokens is something probably worth it, right? And put another dude in play. It gives us 11. Do we want more dudes? I think we have to dig a little bit. Panzerproof, 5. I don't think I can pass that up. 5 token. I want more. And the Fukro. Oh, there's the crossbow. I'm just going to take the crossbow now. Okay, that's what I want. Here. I want to get this crossbow up. Panzerproofs don't quite... I mean, they have half the hit points, but it was half the token, so... Okay, I think this is okay now. So let's go fight the boss. We're going to have one more feeding. We are saving a lot of tokens. I want to make sure we have enough damage that we can actually kill this guy. Do we have Shooter Fear? We have Shooter Fear. Okay, so we lost one of the dudes. That's not too bad. We have to increase our damage. I hate this one so much. Okay, so we got another Fukro in play. And let's continue on. I like the fact that we're spending our tokens at a normal rate. And the Fukros, once they get the damage upgrade, or the attack speed upgrade, they'll really start to shine. Ideally, I'd want a full rank. And we're pretty much just using these like shooters. Really, really big shooters. These guys are leveling, that's good. So these guys will top at like 3,000 points, I think. Yeah, pretty close to 3,000. What's the armor that we're looking for? Okay, we need... Ooh. Oh my. That's exactly what we're looking for. We have the damage now and the splash. And we... You know what I would like to see, honestly? Mage health or tank health. That's it. That's the entirety of what I want to see. Just look at the damage of these mages now. Now we're going to be able to kill. And we got 2 more coffins. Looking good. I might consider picking up a fridge now. In all honesty. Picking up a fridge? Probably going to be a good idea for 6. Since it would give them a ton of extra armor. Okay, this is the real test right here. And I think, yeah, that's what we're looking for right there. Right there, boys. Okay, so we get to eat here. That means I think we get to fight the boss on free. Okay, so should be another shop right here. Another dude shop. Let's go get the food one first. Now we have to save 8 tokens. Yeah, now we're not even having an issue with there now, are we? And if we go over, we can just dump some points into tank stuff. Okay, we would honestly like a fridge. I'm gonna spend my money here. I'm not getting Panzerproofs now. I will take another coffin. I'm looking for a fridge now. Fridge. There's a fridge on sale. Wow. Okay. Now we got tanks. Now we got real. Is it going to go to 86 armor? I think. That's just these. It's 50%. I think it's only 50% with this one. We get one more, it'd be 100% now. Okay, and we have the exact, almost a full 2 ranks of mages, which is what I wanted to get. We're not going to fight on green, we will fight on yellow. Okay, so we're missing some of the end here. That's okay. What we can do is we're going to be able to either eat. I don't think we should eat. We're going to be on yellow, that's fine. We can get the tank damage reflect. And still get perforating shots. Oh my. Should I get this here? Oh, I could get tank agility. What do we do here? I don't think we need any more damage. I think we're good on damage. They do so much damage. I think we get tank agility here. I think we just need the tanks to survive and tank. I don't think we need more damage. We don't need any more damage. Super Punch is more than enough damage here. Yeah, I mean, look at the damage from Super Punch. I mean, there's no way we need more damage. We are good on damage. Okay, everything survived. We can get the perforating shots, and I almost got another level of that. That would have been cool. So we are having some waste here. Still haven't fully optimized this build, but that's okay. I'm going to move this up. These guys are all going to go through the huzzah thing. Do I need them together to do that? When 3 tanks, I don't think they need to. I think we can do this and this up here. I want to try what they do when we have them spaced out like that. I think they do like this kind of corner. All the mages are high. They're all big, and they're going to do sick damage. Here are mutates. We have attack, splash, and super punch for the mages. We have weighted dice with snake agility for the tanks. We're going to get to take advantage of that. We have that extra 10% damage, and we have damage return. But this, I think this snake agility is going to be really good because these guys have like a 60% dodge and 4,000 hit points. That means that they effectively have like 6,500 hit points, and they're going to get the armor increase too. So let's see how it does. We have a relatively small number of units, 22. I got a good feeling about this. This line is going to just murder anything that... Yeah, see that first shot there? Wow. And that was against mages. So these guys do, in groups of 3, go ahead and do the little huzzah thing. I'd prefer they do it a little sooner, but what do they do? Oh, look at that. They're tanking enough that we can... They're staying alive. Oh, that was so close. If we had optimized that a little further, we would be much, much better off. Yeah, definitely don't need any more damage than Super Punch. We got 63 last time. Was it worth getting the extra tanks? Possibly, although I don't know, because while the armor is good, does it matter that much? This guy goes to 60 armor with that. We only invested like 10 tokens in getting the additional 20 armor. We definitely wreck the shooter builds with it, without a doubt. We had a bunch of waste though. We had 2 more Fukos. Probably be better off. Yeah, so we did better than the last time. We did 69 last time. Now, here's our 63. Here's our other build. Okay, this time we absolutely murdered that build. We have better mutates. But is that enough? We haven't gotten attack speed mutate. The attack speed mutate changes. I mean, it's much better. The attack speed mutate. Okay, we got a paddle, so we can actually do a standard run instead of one of the runs we've been trying. So let's see what this mutate is. Is it back to wacky run time? It is shooter splash. That is something that is viable. Continue. I do like shooter splash, especially for the next level. Even if we only get 1 shooter, I'm still going to pull mage rings. Okay. Don't get me wrong, I'm still pulling mage rings. I'm still going mage. I just don't mind the shooter splash with this particular build. We could have gotten weighted dice with the quad attack, but as you saw, once we get super punch, really don't need it anymore. You know? Don't need it at all. I'm just going to complete this level out with this guy. And I am going to get the metabolism because I do not have rank 2 of vampirism yet. And I want him to get that extra health from the extra points of damage. Let's go ahead and head down. And we're definitely going to get epic. Super awesome. And this might be zombies, so we're going to get all 3 of these guys up there. Gives us a little splash, gives us a dodge, gives us another dude that's poking things out. And we'll move on. And it's not zombies, but we still are great because I would much rather have these at this point than not. And let's go ahead and get our vampirism. Okay, moving on. Don't need food. Go ahead and get this done. Saving this as much as possible. Another ring. I'm not going to get another lance for a while. I'm going to get this though. Okay. So there should be another telepad back there. It might be here also. Could also just kill the boss. Or I think it's probably here. Yeah, it's got to be there. We obviously can't take this room yet. So it's here. That's okay. And that's a shooter attack. Not what we're looking for. We're not doing the shooter thing. As it says that as it gives me perforating shot. Okay, I guess we're getting some shooter stuff. I have shooter attack, speed, or shooter attack is the question here. And since this is multiplicative, you know, notice how their attack is 0.4. I want to show you how this stacks up. So that's 30% of times 0.5 is 1.5 roughly, and that checks out pretty closely. So their attack speed is now 0.65 per cycle. We're gonna eat here. This is where we're gonna get a couple more dudes. So you'll see when we get a Harkbus what that goes to. Okay. What else did it get? I got something. Oh, I got metabolism on accident. Man, I'm misclicking like crazy today. That's actually not too terrible, given the fact that later on we're going to have to eat a lot if we don't have it. If I don't want to get a third Lancer, and I don't want to get a third Lancer, then that's fine. And I am going to done now. Alright, so we gotta eat here now. What is full? And there's a Harkness, but it's not on sale. Gotta be on sale. I mean, granted, we have to actually get sale for it to be on sale, but we will. Okay. And we do need food. Alright, let's go kill the boss. We can fight on yellow, no issues here. We have enough rings. And we have both of these guys who can dodge. So, put these guys here. And we'll put him up there. Take most of the damage. Alright. And now we have a much more powerful army than we did before. Hate this one so much. We lose our Arbalest. That frickin' sucks. So much. So much that sucks. Oh, we have to get another Arbalest sale. We probably will. I don't really want to get another paddle. Especially since we have like rank 2 metabolism. I don't want to get that unless it's sale. Alright, that's what we're going with right now. I have to get more firepower up floor. It might be mech. And if it's mech, we definitely need the firepower after losing that. Okay, so it is tomatoes. That is fortunate for us. And we need a mage mutate here. Look at all this shooter mutates it's giving us. So mean, game. I guess we're going to pull some Harkbus then. Well, we already passed a couple of them. So we're doing some sort of shooter Harkbus thing. Okay, we don't need food. We do need to go back this way, though. And I still can't really afford to eat. Can't afford it. These guys are just kind of tank. Don't need any more of those. I'm gonna be pulling those, though. You betcha. You betcha. Don't need to actually put anything in play, though. Okay, so this is gonna work out nicely. We're gonna be able to eat there, unfold, stock up, take both rooms. It's gonna be fantastic. Okay. Here, eat, And we're going to put as much as we can in play, honestly. Okay. And this is worthwhile getting. Absolutely. I'm just going to put these in play now. I know it's a lot of dudes, but I kind of need a lot of dudes. And our power seems to be in shooters now. So that's where we're going. The kind of direction we're heading, I think. I can go to 16 units here. Okay, and there's 16 units. Provided we don't get, like, a BFG event or something along those lines. Okay, so let's continue down. Oh, we got 10 free food, which is both good and bad, because it does screw up my food stuff, but it is 10 free tokens, so I do like that a lot. Yeah, I did not have any plans to put any more good guys in play, so yeah. Hopefully we get a BFG event. I am pulling Harkabus again. If I get a shooter mutate, I'm probably going to take a shooter mutate. Okay. Nimbly avoiding the telepaths for now. Go ahead and out. We do have metabolism with rank 2 from my misclick, and it might actually work out in our benefit at this point. Maybe bank here in my favor. Feels like there's more to this floor. A lot more. Dang, let's get a donut. And we have... We don't have it. I'm going to end up getting that too. I have to. And I'm not eating yet. It's starting to hurt a bit though. This is going to be some sort of loop. I don't want to eat yet still. There's a crossbow on sale. I'm going to put him in play now. I'm absolutely going to put him in play now. Why am I going to put him in play? Because it is a huge DPS upgrade. Okay. I don't think I have to put anything else in play. I do have to eat here. I hope I survive here. I should with the extra foods. Okay, this was really risky. But we did it. We got a little extra efficiency out of it. So now that we have 3-8, we're going to just obliterate. And we're going to be able to fight on green. So I'm going to go up to 20 units now. Because of the food situation. Okay, and we're going to move this whole line up by 1. And they can actually do some damage. And this is going to be no problem. We have perforating shots, shooters. Okay, we need something good. And it is good. I can't pass that up. Just, we have a bunch of shooters. Okay. With this kind of build, we need to put shooters up there. Because the shooters have 1 armor. That is the only problem with shooters. Or 0 armor, I mean. And at this rate, we're going to end up sacking one of our dudes. Can't really afford to do that. Maybe this has got to be like this. Got a tank there. The good news is we did not get a bug. So that is good, right? Okay. So we're gonna have this kind of guys out there tanking. All right, so we can fit 20 dudes in this spot. We should be able to just roll through this fairly quickly and not lose any guys. And we do. So no losses. We have rank 2 metabolism. Not an issue. We got a free BFG. Alright, that is super awesome for us. Can't put them in play yet, though. We need to go get our mutate now. We can't put him in play till we eat, but having him is 9/10 of the battle. So we need a good mutate here, either mage or shooter. Man, that is rough. That is rough. That is super rough. Nothing in all those. Not even a Lancer upgrade. This could have been a decent build. Actually, still could have been a decent build. It's not going to be now, but could have been. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pick up food here. It is nice not having to worry about the man traps. I'll tell you that much. Do we want to eat here or not? I don't think we want to eat here. I know this is red. I know these are robots, but oh, we might lose here. That was bad. Son of a gun. I could have eaten there. Or at least switch them around. That was costly. I have to dig now for a paddle. We need a paddle for the final boss. Although we did just miss one of the most key mutates, so this run's probably already dead. But we're gonna dig for a paddle. Not looking for Thunderbolt. We may just have to go straight DPS. Just eat now. I think we have to. And just put all of this in. Okay. And that's what we're going to do. So if you don't have tanks, you have to compensate somehow. With something. We can only do this because we have this whole area cleared out. We don't have to backtrack. We're going to end up fighting on red, but what we can do about that? I could have eaten him and avoid this whole thing, but I am so greedy. That's why we get high in the ranking boards, because we're greedy. I don't think this is the last one, but frankly, I don't care. I'm just going to put as much stuff in play as I can. Okay. And again, we move this whole line up because we're pretty much just at this point trying to DPS out anything we can get to. And we are not coming back to this over here, I don't think. We don't get something here. Okay, this run's done. We missed both big mutates. It sucks, yeah, but there's literally nothing I can do about it when we don't get any of the mutates we need. We had a pretty wide window of mutates to get there. And just whiffed it. Okay, there's a ring. This is a good potential for just a pure mage start. We cannot go beyond level 1 for the start, though, is the thing. We have to stay at level 1 rings. If we go to level 2, we miss so much power. Because this is all about Thunderbolt. Either we get rings or we don't. We need to get a rabbit in a hat. But we didn't get one here. It's still possible we can get one in the next room. Especially, so this is mech. And just spread these out considerably. But this is going to die. We're just basically sacrificing that one. Save this one. That's pretty useless for us. Honestly, for this start, we really need to get the cooldown reduction here. If we don't get the cooldown reduction, that build won't work. If we do get the cooldown reduction, the build can be amazing because we can Thunderbolt everything with 6 guys. Okay, so these are zombies. I hate zombies. This is probably the bane of this whole start here, but if we can get a rabbit in the hat, we might be in good shape. Actually, and getting... Oh, there's a rabbit in the hat, but we would have to survive. We die, though, because we can't survive this Doc-Ock. I just want to see the Rage Quit option. I'm not going to use it. I just want to see it on the screen. Okay. Alright, So yeah, this is not an option now. Once we've done this, we go to a rank where we get legendaries. We have to get a legendary in order to make this work. We have to get one of these. This one, pretty much. There is a Doc Ock start that we still can do. So if I see a Doc Ock, I'm gonna pull it because there is a start that we can do with that. So we can't get the pitchfork to start with, obviously now that I remember that. We won't have enough tokens. So the pitchfork start is not a start. Not a start. It's just we won't be starting with pitchfork. Okay. So coffin or Doc Ock for there, or we get something epic in that rank on the first initial one. At least we get 2 shots per restart now. The initial one here, and then we have the upgrade shot. This does not work. There's no world in which this works. I want many worlds for that to work. They do a lot of damage, but they just cannot tank. They just end up getting killed. There's no way to get efficiently through the first couple floors with one of those. And this cultist, the contracts are interesting, but they're not many hit points. And I love the attack speed upgrade, but the major problem is they don't end up attacking once they start summoning things. I wish they would summon something and then go attack. That would make them broken, though. And they would be the best unit in the game at that point. Summon and then go attack. That would be sick. Sickness. Saitamas, I've tried these. They do not work out. We don't have enough hit points. They can DPS things out, but they end up getting wrecked later on. There's a Fuko, but this doesn't work with Fuko. This only works with a tank. We have to save money somewhere. You have to save money somewhere. Either you're saving it with DPS and Thunderbolt, you're saving it in an epic class, or you're saving it on tokens and sale. And we're just gonna leave the Doc Ock as is, guys. Might lose some, but I need the Doc Ock here because we need to get something to support the Doc Ock. This is not good enough, frankly. I am gonna pull the card full of secrets, and I'm gonna put it in play, but I'm not happy about it. I'll put it that way. And this guy has outlived his usefulness. So I put him in play primarily because we need something to attack. He attacks so slow. The animation is super slow. And we do need an Egghead mutate here to continue. Okay, so now he's finally one-shotting things. And we're not actually pulling in units for a while. We get to sail. We are going to go here. And we're gonna get this Doc Ock just fine. And Shooter Fear is not what we're looking for here. There's very specific things we look for when we get that build. We do need an Egghead something, like a splash or something. There's a coffin. Okay. This is the build I'm kind of most excited about. Is the coffin build. We don't need these anymore no matter what we fight. And we're hoping we'll fight zombies, and we are, because we just absolutely murder zombies. Especially when we get another rank. We're going to go to rank 2 here and get 37 armor. Oh, there's another coffin. That's sad for me. I'm a sad panda. But that's okay. This is going to be at 39 armor real quick. Just one coffin. 39, minus 7 obviously, but... Okay, so we get to pull a Fuko here. I'm not going to worry so much about the sale. This is the only guy that can hurt us. For a bit. And we got Shooter Super Punch, which is fine. We will be having a couple shooters. Let's get the Metabolism. Now, we just need one rank of it for now. The Necromancer can't hurt us, really. I'm gonna eat now just in case I get an event that gives us more dudes. So I don't have to throw them away. That's pretty much always why I eat here. It has nothing to do with actually wanting to get health. Okay, we got epic. Good. And we got another Fuko. Super awesome. I'm going to get 1 rank at sale now. I'm just going to get 1 rank at sale. See how we do with 1 rank. I know 3 ranks is going to be tough to get your stuff back. And I'm going to stay at this coffin for a while. Hey, and we already got a return. We already made 3 tokens on that sale. We're only 2 in the hole. Okay. Again, I'm not getting any dudes because we need to save tokens somewhere, and this is where we save them. I could have actually eaten here and should have, but I'm stubborn. Should be eating every time I get the chance with 1. I don't want to have to get that extra mutate if I don't have to. Go here. Okay, we're still not found what I'm looking for. Do I play it safe here and just start getting dudes? I think that might be the play. Okay, and honestly, I'm going to get this guy now because I don't know if there's another job. I can't remember. I'm so bad at remembering. I know that we will be able to protect him now. In fact, we have tanks here. And he's fast. They're fast when they're not, getting tanked up on. Mage attack speed. Awesome sauce. That is what we're looking for. And we get metabolism. So what's going to happen here is we're probably going to end up pulling another mage. Yeah, and then we're going to get another ring. Because we already have some EXP on him. We're just going to go ahead and use him. So let's go get our quest. Okay. And this just seems like a very long job, this. Yeah, because it is a long job, this. This is a very unfortunate placement. This is going to basically waste 7 food. But there's not much I can do about it. Eat. At least we got some food goes up. Alright. I'm going to go get our 30 tokens, which ends up being a lot less now because I can't take the dog alone. Just the coffin. Not capable of taking the dog alone. He could take the flamethrower. He could take the necromancer. Not the dog though. So I had to get more dudes. I didn't have to get all these dudes, but I want to level these guys, 4 or 5 guys up. It adds a significant amount of... Oh, fuck me. I'm 1 short. Sorry, Arbalest. That sucks so bad. That sucks so bad. Feels like I should restart this, but I already have a mage mutate, so... Continuing on. Probably should have only put 4 dudes in play there. Yeah, I think so. We lost our Arbalest. That was a big loss. Let's hope we don't get a BFG. Fire bonus health, not what we need. I don't want to reroll, so moving on. And here we can get... Oh, we don't need anything. We're good. This is fine because we have the attack speed. We are not going to really take a lot of it. I mean, they're going to burn most of this stuff out. And their food goes. And he's a giant tank. So let's get a mage upgrade here, please. I prefer these shots. I never know how to use this. I never know how to use the vision. I never get it to work. I feel like getting it and then dying on purpose, but I never die anymore. Very rarely. Past the couple initial stages. And we do have to get metabolism. I do not like to get it, but there's nothing I can do about it. So let's save this for later. And we're going now. I don't want to fight on red against the gorillas. The juggernauts. We do need to put a dude in play. Attack speed is better for mages than attack, given the fact that they have overkill. And when I come up against mages with attack speed versus mages without attack power, the mages with attack speeds do much better than their counterparts. And we can just do this because we're going to murder this really quick. And that way the tank can just tank everything. The Fukos can tank too. I mean, they're not bad tanks. I mean, they have 19 armor. That's a lot of armor for a mage. They're not just going to get bowled over. Fencer dodge. Man, we have a lot of stuff that we cannot use. Fighter, fencer. Seems like stuff that we could have done better with. And we need to switch him out for that one. And the question here is whether to eat. I don't think we eat still. I think we have enough power to get through this. I think we fight on yellow, no issues, so. Let's go here. We're gonna eat here. These are colids or tomatoes. Either way, we need to eat. We can't take the additional damage. But if we get a mage mutate here, then it'll increase our efficiency, and if we don't, we're screwed anyway. I don't care about Declish right now. If we want attack speed, I want to go Fury. So Fury actually becomes really good when you have this high attack speed. And we really start to do a ton of damage. Okay, continuing on. We need another tank. We can actually have them tank a little bit here. Yeah, so we have a few of them tank. That takes the load off the... We have to get some more stuff in play. I don't want to reroll, but I don't have a choice. Really need a coffin. I'm not finding a coffin, but on the flip side of this is if we lose this coffin, we just don't buy another coffin. That's it. We just run pure DPS at that point. Means Draclish would have been a better pickup. But what are you going to do, right? Can we get another coffin, please? Oh, I needed to go to 5, didn't I? Or 4 at least. I did mess that up. Yeah, there's a lot of things in this build that I need to optimize. I'm just not optimizing. And it's looking like what's going to happen here that we are going to end up just going coffin class and just having... Oh, we got a coffin back. Alright, that is super awesome. The coffin's actually kind of done its job for us already. Which means that I would have probably liked to have gotten Dracula-ish. It's gone coffinless. Okay, then we have to walk back now. Okay, head down. Alright, let's go ahead and eat that metabolism. Switch these guys out. I want the higher armor guys to tank up front. And this is going to be a piece of cake. We ought to win this. Especially with Fury. I mean, it's starting to do sick damage here. Okay, so he took some damage. That's okay, we can rotate him out. Spin the wheel. So we're not going to end up getting some of the things we wanted. The other thing we do, Doc Ox make good tanks, but we have a coffin still, so we're gonna get that in play. Now the name of the game is leveling. Ideally, we want Fukuo's in front, tanking everything. I want to get Splash here and attack speed. Our Super Punch is like an auto take here. In fact, the one we want the most is Super Punch. And we need Splash now. Mage Armor's not going to cut it. I had a feeling that we're going to end up like this. This is done without Splash. I'm going to grab a quick snack. I'll be right back. 30 seconds or so. Okay, folks. Alright, got myself a nice little salad. So I'm not going to talk for a bit, but I'm going to keep playing. And still looking for these kinds of builds. We have multiple options now, not so many restarts. I hate restarting over and over and over and over. For exactly what I need. Oh, still have to restart quite a bit though. Could do paddle pitchfork ring 3. Now that I know we can't start with a pitchfork, I still would like to get a pitchfork. Let's try and see if we can start with a paddle at ring 3 and get a pitchfork. And go 3 lancers through out most of the level. And then end up with Fucos in the back. Like we did with the tank. That might be viable. Let's try that. Only problem I have with this is that you will frequently die on this level here. The zombies. Thankfully, that's not going to be the case this time, but it can be. We have a big problem here. Not killing the dog is like losing a bunch of tokens. And hopefully there's one more room over here that we can buy dudes at. If not, we're in problems. Its attack speed is amazing. I need to buy at least 3 dudes for the dog, because if we don't buy 3 dudes for the dog, what happens is we lose out on basically like 9 guys. We lose out on 3 full level guys. And that's a lot of guys to lose out on. So put it in like this. We're gonna go for damage, but these lancers will be enough to take this. That's why I dug. I don't like digging with this build. Mother. Please be good. Little lands, thank you. We are going to need to get that. And that. It is not a priority that we have more than 2 lancers, so we'll be fine. We will pick him another lance. And I do need to go up in the store again. At least level 4. I don't really need any more of those. So I want to pull more epics and more of the legendaries. Okay, now we need to buy some more. Getting into lucky and things that picked up, but that's because we didn't go to rank 4. Stop. Really only want 3 lines. Good. Let me take. I may have done this entire 4 and not even 5. So, none of those are good. For those, and actually, cooldown is okay. It does reduce attack speed, cooldown. So, I have not seen any actual hard evidence of it, but every time I look at it, the attack speed is much, much faster. So I'm just going to go with my gut and say yes, it does. Yeah, see how much faster that is? Look how much faster they're attacking. No way it doesn't. I think it just speeds up the animation, but they attack a lot faster. Still need to get another Nanolance. And once they have the Nanolance, these guys are going to be really hard to hit. Again, I don't want to reroll if I don't have to. And this is going to be fine, I think. There's so many dudes. I don't want to splash or anything, but they have dodge and cooldown. I need something good here. Come on, man. Breaking my balls. Egghead health. We're gonna take that. Is this level 4? Yeah, this is level 4, isn't it? That pretty much ends us, actually. We can't do level 4 at that point. I did like how efficient we were, though. So, paddle is an option. Oops, I need to go up again. Paddle is an option there. Because we can paddle into a bigger unit. We need to go to level 4 sail a little earlier, I think. After we get that paddle. We want to get the pitchfork up, ideally. There's a coffin. Don't get a coffin run. And I'm really enjoying the coffin run, honestly. Providing we get enough DPS up for the man trap, that is the major bottleneck. But again, I love the fact that we have so much armor for these first 2 floors that nothing can really kill us. We can do the whole first floor except for the dog with one dude. So we're gonna actually bring the store up right now, level 2, and get sail, because we're running on armor this build. We're not running on hit points till a bit later. The whole power of this build is armor power. Oh, that is good. That actually changes the dynamic of this build a lot. Now we need to get more sail. Or we just need to actually pull every mage we can whenever they come up. And we may not actually even want to go higher than this. We are going to eat now. Okay, got a free BFG. Okay, this could be really good. We want to start pulling just mages whenever we can now. And we don't want to go higher than level 3. We already did... What bonus 4 was that? No, it wasn't zombies. We might be facing zombies here, which is fine. We're going to get these guys in play. Now that we have cooldown reduction, I mean... Move these up just a touch. Okay. Alright, I'm going to save this one for a bit. Basically, if we stay level 3, we'll end up with some Fukos, couple of coffins, and a decent amount of rings and rabbits in the hat. Now that we have the cooldown reduction, it does change the dynamic a little bit. Ooh, that is fantastic. Exactly what we're looking for. Without a doubt. As long as these guys keep tanking this coffin, we're in good shape. Now we can also get an upgrade here soon. I don't want to put another ring in play right now, so we have Thunderbolt. Just know that we have it in reserve. Okay, if I get Thunderbolt, then I'm going to put it in play. I still don't want to reroll. I want to be able to buy any mage that comes up without a reroll. That is going to function like sail for us, in all honesty. And we probably have to eat here. This may be the last shop. I always hate this being in this position where I didn't see the shop before the event. So I have to buy 2 dudes now. And one of them's a mage. Okay. So, we got our health upgrade. 2 health upgrades. This guy should survive now very easily. Did we get the panic mutation in this room? No, we didn't. Okay. These are especially rough, these guys, though. Because they will kill these with the splash. And we're going to end up getting another dude. I don't want to waste the XP that we got in this guy. He's almost level 2 now. We'll get another dude guy in play. He's level 2. I mean, the full level. He's worth 2 guys. That's 4 tokens. Alright. So, man, we're getting unlucky with these. Where the guys are. I'm gonna buy this now. I don't want another repeat of last time. We had to sack the Arbalist. That cost us considerably. Alright. At least we haven't had to get level 2 metabolism yet. And we won't have to with this build. Because once we get Thunderbolt up, they'll be Thunderbolting most of the problems before it even becomes a problem. Yeah, this costs us 7 tokens to do this because it's so far away and no telepaths. Alright, so we need to eat here because flat out we have to get a ring or a rabbit in the hat in the next room. We have to. It's pretty much mandatory. Hopefully we get a one-armed bandit. Spin the wheel. Could have used that last round. Alright, so we got a ring. Alright, we have Thunderbolt now. So we're in business. And again, I don't want to reroll. I would like a rabbit in the hat. With a bat. 6-4 Impala. And I'm not going to be rerolling it. We're not at that stage. 300 Thunderbolt is enough for now. With all that we have. As well as a donut. Alright, let's see if we get a mutate here. I'm looking for mage health, tank health, mage attack. There's only a few that we can really get. It's okay to miss this one. We could play Fury, or we honestly perforating shots is just so much better. I know we only have a few shooters, but perforating shots, I mean, it's perforating shots. It's what we need. Okay. This I'm putting in play immediately. Second coffin we need. Don't really need more than 3 coffins. I mean, the more the merrier, honestly. The coffins, 4,000 hit points. Come on. And a ton of armor. How could you go wrong with more coffins? We're not rolling extra for them. We're not digging for them or anything. And we'll get to eat here. And that'll be good. Ideally, I'd like to get a rabbit in the hat, but it's not mandatory. And I'd like to get this on sale or for free. I don't think we eat here. I think we eat at the boss. I have 6. I don't see a real need. Oh, what are we fighting here? No, we're fighting robots. I absolutely am going to get 2 more in play then. I do not mess with the robots. They are very scary. This is the hardest fight in the game. However, not so hard when you have tanks. So, and a bunch of mages doing sick damage. Yeah, we get to do that very easily. Alright, moving on. I don't care about this guy. If we get him, we great. If we don't, we don't. Not an issue. Getting these free is super awesome. Not free, but without a reroll. I mean, we'll get a Harkabus at some point. And if I can save 2 tokens on it, I'd rather save 2 tokens. So, yeah. I don't want to have to pass up something later because I took a 2-token Harkabus. I'm like, oh, I'm 2 tokens short. Oh, that's fine. Take that Harkabus. And we need a donut. This is probably the boss. Our mage quad attack is something I want to see very badly. Okay, it's not the boss, so we lucked out here. Man, mage quad attack is so good. Such a huge increase in damage. It says 200% damage, which is really just 100% damage. Grace. Still, it is quite nice to have. And I'd rather eat here before the boss, assuming the boss is there. And there's the rabbit in the hat. So now we're at quite strong Thunderbolt. And I'm going to wait until the next scene to get the Arquebus and the or the crossbow and the harquebus. See if we get it for free. We can still get it for free here on this last event. And this is working out perfect. We get to fight the boss. And this means with quad attack that we should not lose anything to the man trap. Should be no problem here. Especially with the lightning. Yeah, we didn't lose anything there. If we have the good upgrades by the time we get here, then he's not really a problem. I'll just shoot the goose. Tank dodge! Wow, that is awesome. We lucked out there, boys. That was good for us. Okay, which means that we need to get a harquebus and we need to get a crossbow. And that's okay. We'll get that here. No. No? Come on, man. That's rough. Oh, man, that sucks a bit. I'm going to continue. If we get splash here, maybe. Super punch is not splash, though. That's the problem. We have to have splash. Okay, we got splash. There are things that we know that work and things we know that don't work. Okay. And super punch, while amazing, is not going to work there since we already have quad attack. We absolutely need splash. Okay, we got another coffin. That is good for us because we can actually afford to just put them in play right now. As we're going to eat. We're going to get our 15th food here. We're not eating yet, but we're getting close. And the quad attack with the Thunderbolts is enough damage to get through the level. We got a lot of tokens saved up. And this is not amazing, but it's not too terrible. This would be a proof of concept if we can get it through. I'm still not ready to get anything yet. Alright, that's good. We saved that there. So we can go take this food room, or this room in here, one of the two, before we do anything else. I'll just go down. Let's see where the boss is. Okay, the boss is there, and we got 2 rooms here. It's looking good. Okay. What we're going to do is move here, and move up and down, and then over and back. But here's where we stock up. As many guys as we can get. As many mages as we can get. We do need one of those, and one of those. Okay, that's out of the way. Got that done. And when I get one on sale, maybe not. But I don't want to have to mess with it right now. Ring. And anything that I can use, I'm pulling. Not a lot of point in re-rolling when you don't have sale. We've clearly already gotten our value out of the sale. Now here's where we get to see how much our thriftiness earlier paid off. And this is looking like it's pretty decent, honestly. 26 guys, a better mix of units, probably more damage overall. And we have plus splash. I like the bomb a lot, but they just are terrible. Too short range. You know, that's the big problem with them. And Fuko's, you guys go in front. You guys have so much armor. Let's get these mages in the back. The little mages go in the back. Make sure we get as many of these bigger mages up there. Even, I mean, yeah, these rank 5s have a little more, but that won't be the case very long. And I think we might get to fight on yellow if we're lucky. Okay. Let's go take the other one. We have to save 25. Perforating shots. Or 8 perforating shots. We can definitely afford a rabbit in the hat. Oh, there's finally one on sale, but okay, that's all we can afford. This is it. This is our setup here. And we need to space the tanks out so they don't get utterly murdered by Octobos, which we're gonna murder the Octobos, honestly. If I'm being honest, because bot attack. And we do have an attack speed on attack speed, so we have a stacked attack speeds. So this could be pretty good. Let's go ahead and get our perforating shots down. We got everything has perforating shots, everything attacks really fast, everything's got increased cooldown. This can be pretty good. So I have high hopes for this right now. And let's go get them. Got 30 guys. That's a decent amount of guys for the kind of mixture that we have. I'm very happy with this, how this turned out. We have enough damage to power through. We should rip this too also. Yeah, they have direct collision, but we have quad attack. Quad attack is some good. Oh man, we lost that fight. We did miss a couple mutates. We are going to need mage health to bring this home. We get mage health, I think we win the entire fight. All of these. So they don't have splash, but they have a lot of damage. Attack speed. I want this concept to work. I really do. I want it to work badly. How many mutates did we miss? We missed one major mutate on floor 4. And we missed a minor mutate on floor 3. So, yeah, we did miss the mutates already, but it's still doing pretty well. What are we at now? 79? Okay. It's not bad for what we missed. It is doing the kind of concept I wanted it to do. I just think we need better mutates. I would like to get the tanks. Do we need more than one tank is the question. And the answer is probably no if we take that strategy. Probably don't. Probably need the tank to get through the first floor. That's probably it. I'm actually thankful this is zombies here, because we will be able to get to the next floor or the next area with a good amount of guys. Let's move these back a little bit. Now these are all going to die, but we will pass the floor, and we're going to get there with enough tokens to hopefully get a rabbit in the hat. This might work actually here. I know we didn't quite get what we wanted, but as long as this isn't a Doc Ock, we will actually be able to kill all these zombies. They're gonna just bomb everything. Alright, now we have another shot at a rabbit in a hat. Didn't get it. We could just take this though. And I think this might be enough firepower to kill the Doc Ock. That's here. And let's put this here because he's gonna get. We have one shot where we can live. Okay. Spider stun is not what we're looking for though. We have to get the cooldown reduction there in order for that to work. Okay, there's a coffin. Another coffin play. Okay, so we're gonna try this with one coffin. And honestly, the last round might have been better if we had gotten spiky armor, given 4 tanks. That would have been 16,000 damage we would have done to opponents, or 12,000, whatever hit points they had left. However, I think, honestly, just pulling mages, getting Thunderbolt might be a better play. Lancer Splash is useless. I want to get a mutate we can use at least. Something that adds some sort of value. It's not a big problem to do this. This is a play we can make now. We know that. Still be efficient, super efficient this way. We get to stay in level 3 sail with this one too. We really only want to get the lance. Then we get a good mix of stuff. Thrower of Fear doesn't work. That's still good either. I know we can play the standard way we play, but it's not really a lot of fun at this point. I want to try these new strategies and see if we can get them to stick. The problem is no matter how we slice it, these all have great mutates, and they didn't miss any of the big mutates, the advanced mutates either. And that's a big difference there. These two here missed a minor mutate early. I know that. This did not miss any mutates, but it's a shooter build. These are both mage builds. This is mage egghead. I want to make sure that we can, if we get the right mutates on these builds, that we see what they actually stack up. Because you can have the same build here with different mutates, and it'll land up here. As I have. And they're all over the place. But we don't really have a test until we get a good set of mutates on some of these builds. We just don't know. And the good set of mutates is so hard to get. Alright, so this should be mech, which means that these have to go or else they'll die. We'll just lose 4 food for nothing. The good part about this is that we are actually going to be able to get a good shot at getting what we need. Okay, so we got a little hurt there. Egghead splash. This is something we could actually use. Because we can do this whole line here and then get some eggheads and then actually win with the eggheads. So let's go ahead and do this. We might end up dead here. I think we do end up dead, but I can't. I don't know, I'm going to eat twice there. Not for that mutate. If I would have had another mutate, I probably would, but not with that mutate. I think I got this as my last game for the day. I'm going to head into work. I got a good night's sleep. I end up waking up at 3 p.m. Which is kind of where I want to be, honestly. Where I wake up at 3 p.m. Then this lets me stream for a couple hours. I go pick up my son, stream for a couple hours, and go to work. And then stream for a bit when I get home. And Thursday night usually is pretty good at the poker tables. Right, we're going to go south here and see if we're viable to mutate or not. And egghead splash. We can do some sort of egghead-ish run. Where we go with eggheads at the end. We can do that because we have rank 3. It means that we just have to pick up a Doc Ock at some point. So that is a possibility. We have Lancers, some Eggheads, and then Mages. We're still going Mages. That is not going to change, okay? Eggheads, I mean, Mages are the cornerstone of the damage of most builds. Mages are shooters, really. If you had, I have one or the other. I haven't seen a single build that forgoes either one of those and wins. Alright, so do I have metabolism? I do not. I'm going to get it now. I'm going to worry about sale for now. I don't think I can afford the tokens. If anything comes up, I won't be able to buy it. Just get metabolism though, so I can end up full health. I still don't want to pay for this guy, but I think the less dudes you have, the more you get. So we are going to get this card full of secrets. We're not going to put him in play yet. Okay. Feel me? We're not going to put him in play because... Oh, actually, we might end up putting him in play now. Did we get egghead? We got an egghead buff, right? Oh, we got egghead splash. We're actually going to put him in play now. Now that I see we're fighting zombies, he's going into play this round right here. Because we need to splash in. Otherwise, we will die. Alright, this guy has outlived his usefulness. And I need to actually have to buy dudes now. I don't need another paddle. I'm looking for these small eggheads. And I need one of these each. The lance. Okay. This should be good enough. Now they'll make an emitter and then go attack with splash, and that should be more than enough to do the kind of damage we need to do. And remember, because of how we're doing this now, I'm still working on mages. Mages are still the cornerstone of our damage. And there is another shop somewhere. But the fact that we have splash now is super important. Do not want these guys to die. I'd like to get a lance, but can't really afford it. We're going to end up having to get metabolism here and eating. I don't have a choice. That's all I can do. I hate zombies level 2. It's the one I absolutely hate. With a passion. I might be able to get this grab gun to tank a little bit. I think I'm going to try that. I think we'll do this. We'll go ahead and put these guys back here. They can form an emitter. Put these guys in the back. Let the grab gun tank. The grab gun has good armor and hit points. And that way these can hit and bounce. Alright. Okay. So, again, we have a far thing, but at least we have something we can get back here with. So let's take this room. And we have to buy a dude, but we can't eat yet. We're barely hanging on here. These guys have so few hit points. There's a fork, finally. Okay. I'm gonna buy a dude. This is gonna help out so much. Now we can pull this guy back. This guy's here. We'll be able to eat. Alright, we're gonna eat right here. I do have my extra dude, but he doesn't have any hit points. Because we can't afford it. I hate zombies so much. On the second floor. Calm down, son. Where's Emily at? Oh, there she is. Hi, Emily. My son and his friend are here. He is back into Roblox. It's his favorite game in the world. Ah! Ah! One die. Now my kids are laughing at me. Honestly, I don't think we can afford not to take the 30 tokens right now. Given the fact that we do not have any health upgrades. And we will die to anything. So I don't regret doing that now that I've done it. I'm just going to have to live with the fact that these guys are going to be slow at putting up emitters. We're only going to get a couple emitters anyway. May not be worth. We definitely aren't getting more than 3 at this point. So let's go ahead and put these guys here. And we should be able to really get these dead pretty quick. Alright, moving down. I did forget to get food, so we were probably dead. Oh, we are so lucky we got food there. Okay. So, grab all of these. And we're going to be able to eat here now. Oh, I had an extra dude. That's right, I had 2 extra dudes. That was stupid. Man, am I playing poorly. If we end up with a winning run here, I will be so surprised. Doesn't really matter about the mutates. Alright, so we get from mutates. Cooldown reduction is pretty good. I think we're just going to take that. That is a mutate I want. And this is pretty lucky, this layout. Absolutely increases the attack speed of all units. Without a doubt. So I can get that. I'd like to get Thunderbolt and Flying. And we need 2 more dudes. We need the cart full of toxins. And we need one other thing. So let's just get these 4 in play. A bit wasteful, possibly. We don't need... We're gonna just get 2 more. We just need... We have 1, 2, 3, 4 eggheads. And we have 3 of them done. So we need just the cartful and the Doc Ock. And that's all. Alright. We are absolutely taking any mages, though, that we find. This should be good enough, especially with the cooldown reduction. They should be able to survive this. I mean, they're dodging really quick. Yeah, it was close, but we're fine. And this might be our savior here. And that is so good for us. We're going to take this Arbalest right now. That's going to give it a significant DPS upgrade. And let's start organizing these a little better. Move these up. Go up. Still don't have a charmed ring yet. I even have level 1 sale. I do have level 1 sale. Okay, let's get this health upgrade now. Alright, that's probably why they're doing so poorly in the health department. These are... Oh, these guys are easy. Good. And we'll gain health and moves. And I feel like... Are we have level 2? We don't. That's why. Man. This is why we're having trouble. No level 2 vampires. Alright. That is much better now. Plus, you know, these new kinds of builds are okay, to say the least. Gonna take a hat. I'm gonna move down to the mutate room now. I might eat depending on how many people are here. Yeah, that's a lot of clothes, so I'll go ahead and eat. Or the other tomatoes. Okay. Alright, so mage armor is not gonna work. Shooter attack speed, sure. I mean, I guess it means we pull more Harkabus now. Means the DPS is a lot higher. I got a feeling there's another room back there. So we're gonna go there first. And I was right. There is. So we eat here. And then we get to go to 19 units. Finally. Been waiting on that for a while. That gives us Thunderbolt rank 2. And like I said, we need 19 units. Okay. Now we're starting to get some damage up. Still need a cart full of toxins and a Doc Ock. I don't need any pitchforks anymore. We have one more feeding. And this is Murder Town because of our composition. We do also need a BFG if we don't get one. Okay, we got one here. I'm going to take the BFG here because it's 20% upgrade. Or will we pay 16 for 10% damage. I don't think I'm paying 16 for 10% damage. Not with this amount of units. I think I'm gonna pay. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, we get that PFG in play. A little bit of this screw up again. So let's put that in there, and then we'll just get a burger and a donut, and that'll be enough. Donut, a burger, and that's all the food we need. And we can go ahead and put this guy on. Still looking for a cart full of toxins and a Doc Ock to make these emitters work better. But I'm not going to break the bank trying to get it. And we need something solid here. That is pretty solid. Although we have quad attack is the other thing. But I think Super Punch, we want to just knock it out first. Super Punch is what I want. And now we need Mage Splash here. Mage Splash would be super awesome. No, that's not going to work. We need Mage Splash. Although, oh man, 100% attack. We can't win without Splash, though. We have Super Punch. We need Splash. We have Super Punch. We need Splash. I mean, I know what you're saying, but we have to dig for Splash. We have to. And how this is shaken out is going to be like this. And we have to walk all the way back. So we're going to walk all the way back so we can get this to be the last room. We could have teleported one. It's the same thing though. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. And we need 25 tokens total for a perfect shot. And we could end up finding on yellow instead of red, but I don't think it's a big enough deal. We have Super Punch. Alright, so we have the BFG. We're looking for a Doc Ock. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that and that. Looking for a Doc Ock and a cart full of toxins. But I'm not gonna sacrifice mages. I doubt we get what we need. And we're not gonna get it. We can get a cart though. Which is just one shy, but we need it for another emitter. This build feels really messed up. Not my finest hour. I think I might have time for one more build though after this. Oh, let's move these up. I mean, the damage seems to be decent. We didn't lose any guys, so that's good. Alright, we don't have Splash though. We didn't even take plus attack. So I doubt we're going to do well. We only have one emitter. I would like to have 2 or 3 emitters. I doubt we even break the top 50. Yeah, they have Splash. We do not have Splash. They have Splash and Quad Attack. That is a lot of damage. That's so much amplification. Yeah. Just lose. We can't take the attack upgrade though. It's not enough. It's just not enough. It's not enough damage. We have to have Splash. Preferably have 2 splashes. But we have to have 1 splash and we have 1 splash. And we don't get to stack any of the mutates. I might have taken it if it was attack speed, but not straight plus attack. It doesn't do that much for us, honestly. Trying to get these builds to work is very rough. I could just try to get my perfect mage build again. I have 15 more days, though. But I would like to get one of these alternate builds in the number 1. 195. I have time for one more game. Alright. Question is, do we end up with enough stuff at the end doing this? And I don't think we do with that route. Is the problem. I think we might end up with enough stuff through there. Okay, this could be solid. This is my preferred start, obviously, for all of the runs. This is the most efficient start you can start with. No store, one paddle. And I'm going to just start pulling paddle stuff now. Pulling mage stuff. I could have passed it. I'm saving. These are basically both on sale now because that's 2 rerolls I save later. Weighted dice, good upgrade. I'm taking it. And I don't want anything but these rings now. Alright, got another ring. I know it kind of costs us a little bit here, but we're fighting back, so it's not a big deal. Just gonna get metabolism instead of vampirism. And all of these are 1 token off now. These are worth 3 because I don't have to reroll later at the final. Alright, so, I think every time I have 1 dude, I get this dude. So, yeah, it seems like a good deal, you know, to have him. Oh man, I definitely need him too. Alright, well, at least we know we're in zombies, and we have enough health after this to get these guys in play. And we might lose this Dragon Slayer. I hope I don't, and I get to sack him, but if we do lose him, not a big problem. Okay, we got a Nanolance. We got 2 more dudes in play. This is going to be fine. We're going to be A-okay now. The important thing is that I haven't wasted any pulls yet. We're at where we wanted to be, and we have all this stuff. So we need to mage something. Okay, we're going to shoot her here. I'm not going to abandon this run yet. There's only 3 upgrades we can get in the initial one that will really benefit us. So not getting them here, we can miss a mutate. It won't be a completely optimal run, but at this point, I'm just looking for a W. As we do not seem to be running very well in Despot's game. In poker, running great. Not so much in D game. Okay, so I'm going to eat here because damage, and I want to put more guys in play. Okay. These 3 guys are going to play. I think we have 1 more store, so I'm not going to buy anything yet. But this is probably a loop. And that means we don't have to go this way unless the secret room happens to be there, and then it's a disaster. But now that we have enough mages in play, this is going to become a lot easier. I'm just going to do this now and see what the layout is. Okay, so we know we have a store over there. Alright, let's go get our quest. Alright, so I don't want to eat here. Eating doesn't help that much against this fight. What it's going to help is getting our hit points up. So this needs to be done now. And we can get a dude. And then we'll end up having to teleport back this way. Okay, that's good. That works out perfect. If we take this room first, we can save ourselves 1 food. Yes, is it risky? A little bit. Okay, is it a lot risky? Oh my god! Oh, I'm such... Alright. I'm so greedy. Alright, folks. That's it for now. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you later. I'll be back tonight, probably with some more of these runs, where I hopefully won't screw everything up. So, I'm gonna